Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
How does it happen? You're coaching the crew, or printing the news, or straining till you thought you would burst. You sure got a thirst. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. Victoria Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate.
Please give me Coke. Do you have Coke? And ask them the price of Coke. Cola, cola, cola. But it was not cola, it was Coke. Remember Coke? And what's Coke? Cola. It's not Coke in Korean. Cola. Good. So Coke. Do you have Coke? And they said yes. Please give me Coke. Oh, please give me Coke. I want a Coke.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Ken.
Welcome, everybody. Whoa, what is going on with the camera? It's all right. We're here. We're a little unbalanced. How the bloody hell are you going? I hope you were all feeling well tonight. We're back again. Launches everywhere this Cocktober. I see a lot of you are very excited to launch the Mythicals. That will be happening in about 10 minutes time. T-minus 10 on the countdown. I will have Hojo. I will send Hojo the link in just a minute. But we have to do what we always do when we start a new show, and that is thank Shani. Shani, you absolute mad wham, has just kicked off the show by gifting 10 friggin' memberships. That is unbelievable. Thank you so much, Shani. You get one of these for sure. Everyone turn up their put your earphones on, turn up the audio.
Absolute mad lad.
Exactly. Wow. Welcome to Speed Killer the Don, who's launching here soon too. Good stuff. Ray Harlock, John Douglas, Squishy Snake, Sultan of Zanzibar, Fan of Life, Aviator Surge, Zach's. Wow, there's so many of you. Amazing. And Mo points out, no link for Hojo until he hails me. That's how it works around here. Hojo did ask where's the link is, and I was like, it's coming, bro. It's coming. We please do share the stream. I know there's some big streams happening at the moment, so we might get a smaller crowd than normal. But if you share it out, that at least will let the most people know. Who knows how notifications are going these days? We are simulcast on Rumble. Got a couple watching over there. Chat is lively though, which is great to see. Gary G in the house was first and foremost. Love Gary G. He is going to be pride of place. That's 2 for the year. Getting on the leaderboard. I also see Jeremy Burtz, Felix Huss, the Link Master, where he needs to be. Hal Felix, 40% Z. Matt Downey's in the house. There's Mo Biggs. Hail. You know what that means. It is time. It is time to send Hojo the link. He has it. My task here is complete. And while we wait for him to pop in, I'll say hello to Aaron, Mrs. Good Stuff. How you going? There he is. There's the man in question. The man of the hour. Louis Fillet's here. Don is here. He doesn't care if he's first. He's just here for Hojo. Love to see it. Philbo Baggins, Jav Styler. We did get a chat raid. That was a great show over on the chat. I enjoyed the whole thing. Lots of good topics. Good to see I'm on the list to potentially be nominated for another award this year, which I will graciously accept as I always have. There's Shani. Thank you so much, Shani. That was incredibly generous to kick the show off like that. And she's sending me lots of ducks. Hello, Corey Barton. Corey, did you do any art on this one? Did you provide any artwork for this book we're about to show off? For this book you are all about to receive. I see Angela Curry. I see Aldous. I see Good Stuff. We saw Mrs. Good Stuff. Now we see Good Stuff. Alt Simon. All right, I hear the boop. That means it is time to get the party started. As I said, we've got about 7 minutes now. 7 minutes till we do this thing. So let me just pop this down. Hello, Maggie Chan. And Mo has it right. Everybody, please tweet the stream out. Let's get Hojo off to a bigger start as you possibly can. Hello, good sir. I do love
How you doing?
I see the Lucent right there. Among many other fineries.
Yes.
How you feeling? How you feeling today?
Pretty good. Hail to chat. Thanks for coming.
We are gathered here, of course, to help you launch your second book, the follow-up. And it feels like we were here just not that long ago, it feels like. I don't know the exact amount of time that has passed, but you got the first one out into everyone's hand very quickly. And then you started getting ready for this one, and now the day has arrived. Very impressive, sir. Very impressive indeed. I do have a trailer that I've downloaded.
Okay.
That we can show off here, and then we can just get started in any final comments you want to say, and we can do this thing. All right, let's check out this trailer.
I told that moron not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape. No matter, let's get started. Here we are, Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. We have the soldier who cannot stop talking, a magician with money issues, and a vampire with a checkered past. With her other teammates she's yet to meet, one in particular might be a little bit shocking for her. I do hope she's not allergic. Back it today, won't you? Like right? Meow.
We are about to launch this thing right now. I see what you did there at the end. I'll breathe. John's Longbox in the house. Hey, John, great to see you here. Corey said he didn't do any art on this campaign, but he does approve of the art you've got on this campaign. He says lots of hot babes, as we saw some of them in the trailer. How's the response been to the first book that you've received?
Pretty good, pretty good. I liked some of the comments. People did some fan art after the fact. It's pretty. It's a humbling experience, really, to have people say, "I can't wait for issue 2," and you better get it. Hurry the f up.
Was this your first book?
Yeah.
The first one? Wow, that's great. Yeah, it's always amazing when you get that those responses, and especially when it's your first ever book, because you throw these things out into the ether, you never quite know what you're going to get. But I think we could all see that there was something unusually special about the Mythicals, especially being that it's your first book. It really did kind of stand out, and I think you would agree you received a lot more support than a lot of others in your situation have, in terms of you got a lot more attention and backers, and I think a lot of people recognize that you really were out there stumping this thing.
Oh man,
absolutely everywhere. I remember
I was out there like a one-legged prostitute that hadn't eaten in a month. I mean,
I couldn't turn around for like a couple of months without seeing you, either on Twitter or on a stream or something. So kudos to you on that. Did an amazing job there.
Thank you.
What are you guys saying here? First comic was good. Looking forward to issue 2. That's from John's Longbooks. He would know. A big comic book fan there. Philbo Baggins, prepare to launch. This thing is scheduled just like yesterday. Now, hopefully, we had a little bit of a hiccup yesterday, but I'm hoping that's not going to happen again. This is scheduled to launch at the 1:15. So we have 1 minute, I think. 2 minutes? 2 minutes until this thing goes live. So I'll be keeping my eye on the time here. And I hope some of you here in the chat have your trigger fingers ready, trying to get those first spots. As always, please do put your backer numbers in the chat so we can shout you out. Evilly Music, I didn't expect to get a cheesecake making tip in the first book. Is that what happened?
Well, you'd never know. You'd never know, especially during a fight scene.
Anything can happen in a fight scene.
Yeah.
Alt Simon says Trigger Finger is ready. Awesome one. Shouting out Cocktober. Great to see. Man, this minute is taking forever. Come on.
I know.
We're ready. I mean, it's good that this is how Fun My Comic does it. That it happens at a set time. I guess but it does make us wait, doesn't it? All right, we're at 2:14. I think that means, considering the countdown timer goes for about a minute, we can launch this thing. I hope you were all ready. Turn your headphones up, turn your stereo up. It's time for the countdown. Here we go. We're about to launch Mythicals 2 right here on Fun My Comic. Let's go. Without a hitch, Mythicals 2 is live. Fantastic. Ooh. I love it when a plan comes together. Margie Chan says, love the first one. Can't wait to see more. We have Felix link there, which I've just pinned to the top of the chat there. You can grab it. It's also in the description. I've also put it over on Rumble if you are watching us over there. Wow, we've got 11 watching over there over on Rumble. Fantastic. Zaid Studios just joined us. Hail the chat. The Gun Dude says Everly Music. His name escapes me. Is his fave?
Lucas.
We're gonna check out all the characters and what's going on in this book in a second.
Mhm.
As I said, if you do back, please do put your backer number. I know it's a little bit difficult sometimes to find a backer number. You got to go to the email on Fund My Comic. But yeah, please do put it in there. Alda says congratulations. All right.
Thanks, buddy.
Not seeing any backers yet, so let's dive right into the campaign. John Douglas says, let me jump over and make it 12 over in Rumble. Please do. And Raiden Radio says, you could rename the guy just Gun Dude for the fans. That is a catchy title. Okay, we're jumping right in here. It looks like the Mythicals are back hot on the heels of the hit premiere. Do you want to give just a brief rundown on what the Mythicals are like overall for anyone who isn't familiar with the book yet?
So the Mythicals is like a supernatural action mystery that takes Nancy Moon. She gets put with Level M, which is like a covert task force comprised of like creatures from myth and legend, and they fight the world from supernatural threats. Kind of like a little Dresden Files mixed with a little X-Files conspiracy. So,
yeah, that was always the
that in a
first
while.
that was the first thought I had. Out of all the books that I've read, I've actually read Dresden Files. So, and I really liked it too.
I never read it.
It's quite good. It is very X-Files-ish. So you're hitting the right things there. Alex says he just woke up. He think he got one or two, but only Hojo can confirm. I think you have to confirm. I think it's written on the email, but I don't know. I mean, we're going to assume you got first. I don't really know. Zaid Studio says Hojo's writing is awesome, and the art is very slick. Yeah. So you're the writer on this. Who's your art team that you have?
So we got a Brazilian art team here. So we got
what a surprise!
I hope I don't mess it up. Like Alexandre Nascimento, he's doing pencils, and then I kept the same inker and colorist, which is Everson Lirio and Diego Albuquerque, and just basically just changed the penciler, and Lee Byron Carver's now the editor. So.
Oh, excellent. Fantastic. For anyone who doesn't know, that's Kemosabe.
Kemosabe.
John Longbox agrees. Yes, Dresden Files are excellent. I agree. I've always had I've had a big interest in these sorts of stories with magic in the modern world, as opposed to just locking it away in Hogwarts or pastimes or something like that. Shani pledged. Excellent. Fantastic to see. Also doesn't know her backer number. Oh, man, that has to be a priority over at Fund My Comic, I think. We need to get those backer numbers front and center. Where is the backer number? Ask Ray. You just have to claim it. It's first come, first serve. So you're third, Ray. We're giving you third.
But the first one I have is from Lucas Westjohn. Whoever that is, it's the email.
Well, we don't need to read out their names. We're just going to give them here in the chat. So it's first in the chat. They come first serve. So Lucas, sorry, I don't know if you're in the chat here, but Alex, he's grabbing your first. He's going to claim it. Shani's come in second. I think I saw Ray. He was in there. I don't know how that works. His idea is 61.96. Makes sense to me.
Yeah,
Jason
that's it.
Sandberg, great to see you here, Jason. He backed as well.
Right on.
Fantastic.
Okay. Well, since we've already funded, I can answer a question I saw earlier about the pledge money coming out.
Hang on. Did you say we've already funded?
Yes. So I just got an alert from.
Let me refresh here. Hold on a sec. Old Simon just backed as well. Shane's giving us her number as well. Thank you so much. Backer number unknown. Let's do a refresh here because it's been a while. I've gotten to play my funded celebration video, which I do love to play on launch night. Let's refresh it. Damn, you are correct. $687, 137% funded. Well done. Congratulations. All right, we're going to play it. Here we go.
a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
All the congratulations are rolling in. It is great to see a book fund straight away. It makes me feel good. And plus, like I said, there's a lot of other people streaming tonight. So we do have a smaller than usual crowd, but I've always said this chat punches way above its weight. And I also have to shout out the Rumblers as well. We have 15 watching over there now, including who I believe is the first backer over there. I apologize. I didn't see you. Here's there. Angana says he's over on Rumble and is probably the first backer. So thank you so much. Ring Lardner as well backed, didn't get a backer number. Well, you can be backer number 6, I think. How about that? Zaid says Hojo has a great story that keeps the literature very direct and efficient, letting the reader's imagination run with the interactions. Very comfortable and intriguing read. Look forward to this. I think we might have gotten another one in here saying they backed. Alt Simon added the PDF here because he wants a digital copy to read while traveling. Fantastic choice. We got Eric Nieltowski in the house. How you going, Eric? Great to see you. Just make sure I'm not missing anyone. Ray's just here to support his boy Hojo. Fantastic. Yeah, we call Alt Simon. We call it Ray. Odin Dasco, artist extraordinaire, has pledged as well. Fantastic. That's amazing to see. Man, this chat punches above their weight. Hardcore. Love to see it. You guys rock. Thank you so much, everyone who's coming out to support this. I should probably refresh again. We're sitting on 13 backers. All right, we're still sitting on 13. Trying to get to $700. I would love to get to 1,000.
Yes, that would be great.
1,000 while this show is live. To get that, we got to convince the people. You were saying something. I apologize. I did cut you off there.
No, I just said that would be great.
I know before that you were saying someone had a question in the chat.
Oh yeah, about the money coming out. Since we've already funded, it's going to come out now. Like it's once the project funds, they take the money out.
Put it to work. Yep. And fantastic. Yeah, they get that. I think they'd have that as an option.
Yeah, a little strategy on my part.
Okay, so this is is this Samuel the cat?
Yeah.
I'm reading.
So he's like her handler.
He's like the what? The handler.
He's like her handler. Like I guess like her first day on the job, he walks her through everything and tells her what everything's about and gives a little bit
learned
of
cat, would you say? A well-read cat? Seems to be
quite and quite surly because he's been in government service for like 200 years. So just think of that.
An immortal, literate, surly cat.
Yes.
I dig it. Maybe this one can have a thing or two to teach my cat who just sits around and licks his butt all day. I don't know. Well, a cat for every season, maybe. So this is actually a standee?
Yeah. They're on the way here, actually. They're already been made.
Oh, very cool. And is that something that's in a tier you can buy
that's with the box. So that's like an exclusive thing with that. Like how I did the Dean James bookmark with the last one.
I like it. Mo says Bancroft is usually pretty good about not cutting off his guests unless they're reading one of my comments or praising me on stream. That is true. I have that habit. I'm trying to break it, Mo, but old habits die hard. What are we looking at here?
I have one too.
Oh my god. Hold on a sec. Can you hold that back up again? I gotta go solo. That's going way back. The old Mo Biggs Tears mug. Never did get one of these. I always worried that if I did, he might never come back. And that would be a travesty. He says, Bancroft, give Nugget a break. He's lethargic because you literally emasculated him. Gotta do what you gotta do. All right, we're jumping down into the pages here now. Let's have a look. So does she meet Samuel in this book?
Yeah, like he had a little cameo in the first book, like kind of like recreating the same scene. Like he comes and kind of checks her out and then walks off. And now this time she's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then he's like, "What's up?"
Is there a little bit of Men in Black influence in this story? I just get some of those vibes from, you've got animals and stuff, and the very secret kind of
Yeah,
organization.
yeah.
Aliens, but
Yeah. Not aliens, no.
so she's freaking out, probably because the cat is talking to her. I imagine.
Yep.
It is like, follow me
Hmm.
if you want to live.
And this is where she opens up the doors and just sees level M for the first time.
Nice. And how long are your books? Are they comic book
And
size?
they're
Are they book long?
they're like 24 pages. Probably gonna do some fan art again, like that worked out pretty good last time, and keep knocking them out. Because I've got them already written pretty much all the way up to issue 8, and it ends at 13. So
And are you working in advance? Like you're working ahead to make sure you can keep up this this schedule that you've sort of starting to establish here?
for sure. And like I've been weaving in other projects. I did something for the Broken Compass guys for Unconditional Shove Part 2. I got
excellent.
a story in Out of Obscurity from I think Arrow Comics. They did like a little compilation thing of public domain characters. I did Son of Tarzan, so that's already funded.
Nice.
That should be out soon.
Excellent. Everyone wants to know
Others-
where they can get one of those Mo mugs. I don't know if you can get them anymore. Reach out to, I think it was Michael Ogden.
Michael
from
Odin. Michael Odin. Yeah.
Yeah. He says his has one. It's still empty. He sold them on his, on the SPQR book. I
Yep.
don't know if he has any left. They could be a collector's item right now. I'm just checking to make sure we haven't seen any more backers come in over on Rumble as well. All right. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Will Shani ever sell duck mugs? I guess that's up to Shani to figure that out. This piece you shared with me a week ago. Tell us about how this came together. This is insane.
Yeah, I ran across this guy's stuff about a year and a half ago. He does this book called Avalon. His name's, I think it's Dimitri Nastos. He's from Greece. And
I must be following this guy. I must be following this guy. That sounds very familiar. Avalon.
yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's kind of like a Walking Dead, like a zombie book. Read the first couple issues. Kind of got like a Greg Capullo type vibe going. And so I gave him a concept, and I kind of gave him like a rough thumbnail. I was like, all right, I want this, and then we added in the sword, and he gave me something back. I was like, dude, that's awesome. We're gonna make this a wraparound cover. Let's just expand the whole thing out. And so
it was only a bit. It was only a bit at the start, and you were like, let's
crank it up to 11.
Yeah,
I mean, why not? I mean, do this for the backers, man. Look at that shit.
It's crazy.
And that's going on the collector's box, so that's gonna be on the front of there.
You must love seeing stuff like this come in.
I know, dude.
Wow, that is rad. There's Gun Dude, by the way. What was his name? Sorry,
Lucas Beckett.
Lucas, aka Gun Dude. Who have we got over here on the left?
And so that's Julian the Vampire. He was at issue 1 as well. And that's Chandra. She's like a siren. She's from Thessaly, so she's old. And down there,
I think I remember chatting with you about this. So she's like a real siren, not like
yeah.
Fancy siren, that like a romanticized siren.
No, but she's not serving with them anymore, I guess you would say. Like, all those gods have died out, so she's just left wandering around, and so she got recruited. And then you got the werewolf there, the Wolf of Thorns.
Fantastic. Side question from Snark. When is Camel's show tonight? I think it's normal time, which I think is midnight. He'll tweet it out. We're doing Camel Nights tonight, everyone. We couldn't do it because Camel was in YouTube jail. 14 backers now. Amazing. Did we get a shout out and have a Everly Music had to leave? Max says this looks great. No one. I'm not seeing any people saying that they've backed, but John, when am I going to be on your channel? Whenever you invite me, just send me a DM and we'll figure it out. Bancroft is gatekeeping Nugget until the campaign hits 1K. Nugget is unfortunately inside on the couch being lazy. I really should have organized him to be here. That's my cat, considering this has a cat in it. It's going to be a howling good time. What are we looking at here?
And that's what. Yeah, he pretty much nailed that. I gave him like a kind of a reference from, like I said, the Incredible Hulk 353. I'm a big Hulk fan, so like I'm normally not a fan of homages or something, but this is my book, so I do it. I guess it makes me a hypocrite, but it just was a cool concept. It was a cool concept, man.
That's rad. Very cool. Yeah, Dillard's a beast. He is really very impressive artist.
Cranked it
Very
up pretty quick
versatile
too.
as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a professional. All right, let's get some stretch goals here. First 50 physical backers will get this Russian Stride pinup of Chandra free with their order. So I think we're well and truly still in that. I think it's up to 14, they just said. So yeah, everyone will be getting this pinup as well. So jump in while the water is warm.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the team there. Excellent. All right, let's go back up to the top. Do a little refresh. See what the damage is. Oh, 15 backers. Very
nice.
close now. 782.
All right.
Let's get this to 800. And then as far as we can go. Ultimate Kahuna, 2 of my favorite IA comic creators. Woo! Thank you so much. What's IA? Independent artist? What is that? IA? Am I missing something there? Anyway, thank you so much for the super chat there.
Yeah, thanks.
Ultimate Kahuna. Check out that cleave. Is
That's
that on
right.
the pinup, you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're right there. It is right there.
That's the Corey Barton approved pinup.
You could put a pencil in that easy. It would hold. She'd probably bite your head off, or scratch your face out. But you would die happy. Independent artist. There you go. Yeah, look, my brain parts don't work when I start streaming.
I know. I was thinking internal affairs. That's the first thing that comes up to my head, but that's not it.
Yeah, we're just a couple of internal affairs comics creators.
Yeah.
Zachary in the house just got here. Immediately saw a pair of blue cans. I'm sold. Well, jump in while the water's warm. 50 backers get this actual print. Let me scroll back down because you just got here. If you want that print with your order, it's going to come free if you're one of the first 50 backers. Get all of that. Would you say she was? She's like a siren.
Yeah, she was cursed by the gods a long time ago, and like I said, all of this feeds into the larger narrative throughout all the books, and she'll get her own little kind of like solo issues where she goes to find one of the pieces of 8. So we get the world hop, but she's old.
Well,
but
tell us about the pieces of 8 then, because we haven't talked about that.
Yeah, and so you're going to find out all about that when you buy the book. But no, there's these pieces of 8 that'll rewrite fate. So there's this prophecy if you bought the bookmark with the first one. So there's prophecy, and then in issue 2 you're gonna see the whole prophecy, and so it becomes a race to find these pieces of 8 that can either prevent the apocalypse or kickstart it. It's kind of like the veil is the supernatural barrier that keeps all the other bad guys out, and that'll drop the veil. So they need to so it's like a Warehouse 13 thing, like where you have to find these artifacts. They're kind of like
Are you writing this series as sort of like a mystery in where she's sort of figuring out? You're figuring out as you read, as she's figuring out as she goes into the world.
Yeah, and you're going to find out that all these people, like, they're all here for a reason. Like, it's all connected. So, like, you can't find the pieces of 8 with all of these people. Or creatures, in this case.
Oh, so this piece here is Eric Nienaltowski.
Yep. And
you colored this.
Yeah, it's a little work in progress. I'm not done, but I scanned what I got done so far.
Crackle there in the background.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I've done, like, coloring like that in, like, 20 years. So
that looks good. Did you do that with Copic markers or something like that?
Yeah, and a little bit of colored pencil.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Eric is another one who's just, man, every book he puts out, better and better. The pages, I'm blown away.
And this was like fan art Friday for him. He did this in like an hour, and I'm just like, he mailed it to me. I was like, what? I hate you,
guys.
But you're so good. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy. Alt Simon, international shipping is not awful in this campaign, so all my fellow Kiwis get in on this. Excellent to hear. Then we loved hearing that. Her and Lilith need to have baby oil wrestling match. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Mo says, "Are we talking about the tears mug? Wasn't with the tears? It wasn't the name. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about." John ATB Norwood says, "Oh my god, you guys are swell." I think you're swell too, John. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, the shipping is decent, says Ray. Man, we don't hear that very often these days. Love to hear it. All right, let's check out what you can get on this campaign here. We'll just do a refresh, see if we've got any more.
Oh, there's Demetrios right there in the chat.
Oh, wait, there he is. This is the artist on that amazing piece that we were just checking out. There. I tip my hat to you, sir. Fantastic work. Did Demetrius do the colors as well?
No, that's I'm gonna mess it up. I got it right here just in case. It's
You got your sticky notes.
Eugene. He did the colors on the first cover. Eugene Bedivu. He's the Vegas Day Real on Twitter. So he works a lot with Dan Dahl's stuff with Lost Pages.
Amazing. Yeah, I think I did recognize that name.
Yeah. So
amazing work, Demetrius. He says, Hojo, congratulations, my man. You totally deserve it. Also, greetings to you, Michael, and thank you for the shout out in one of your art share videos. Man, if you keep putting out work like this, I will keep shouting it out. Keep up the amazing work. All right. Hail all. You should have read it, Bancroft. I don't often wax poetic like that. All right. Well, let me check out what you were saying. So, you said, Colonel, sometimes blood cries out for justice. Sometimes justice for blood. Sometimes you get to cross the streams. Welcome back. That was actually quite poetic. Very nice, Mo. Oh, Jake Jacquio. I apologize. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Just back. Says he's back at 16. How can he find out? Others can't. First book was great. Well, fantastic.
Thanks.
Love to hear it. I heard EVS say that shipping a honeycomb box to the UK cost him 150. Oh, I believe it. Those things look massive.
Yeah, man, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's you got to always consider the shipping when you're doing these things, and hopefully get some kind of deal in place. But it sounds like you've got it figured out. Hojo graciously hired me once, enabling my delusions of being a real artist to continue a little while longer. Dean, we know you're a real artist. Support this man because he represents the best. That is high praise from
Thanks, Dean.
there. Hal Dean. I hope Dean, you're able to finish your Lucent fan art piece. I'm eagerly awaiting seeing it. And I think I actually might change the terms of the fan art contest to be black and white, because some people have submitted some black and whites.
I have seen some dope black and white pieces.
Yeah, and I don't want those guys to feel like they're not in the running. So, and I love black and white anyway. So, you know, first time for me. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But yeah, Skip Edwards actually shared me a sneak peek of what he's working on, and I'm absolutely blown away. So I might have to kiss and make up with Skip Edwards. We'll see. We will see. All right. So this is the we were getting to the tiers and I got distracted there. My apologies. 867, inching ever closer to 1,000. Oh my God.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That happened quickly. 18 backers, 985, $15 away from $1,000 raised. I would love to see it. Hail the chat. This is with only 36 people here on YouTube. We have 7 watching over on Rumble. Talk about a chat that
thank you guys.
Hail to all of you.
I saw Ethan was streaming. I think he streamed over me on the first one, so it's a tradition now. So
yeah, we had Ethan was streaming yesterday as well. It is what it is. There's nothing.
Oh no, I don't care.
It's like hopefully people, you know, it just means more people will catch the replay. But yeah, I tell you, this chat, they are primed and ready, and I love to see it. Philbo Baggins, one of them. I'm getting that print backed. Hail, thank you so much,
Thank
Philbo.
you.
Love to see it. Love to see it. All right. So, if you want an add-on only item only, you can grab
I
it
have to
for a
put it
buck.
up there because I adjusted the shipping for a lot of the add-ons. So like,
I
if you want to,
see.
yeah, so it's kind of easy. I figured it all out for you. I got the math, man. I started this stream on. I started this campaign on time. I can do math.
You did. You absolutely did. Right on the money. It all worked
Yep.
perfectly. There's a 6 a.m. sticker from the first campaign. He's got some left. You can grab them over there. There's a digital PDF. Got a couple of backers in that. Black and white. So in this one, you
So
get the
pretty.
black and white edition with the Dan Dahl cover.
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. And there's some of those black and whites in case you were wondering. Gotta remember that page.
Oh man, I know. When I saw those pencils for the first time, that's when I looked at my wife. I was like, yeah, like this is gonna this is gonna work. Do you believe me now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. People, Oliver, here's Ollie in the chat saying congrats.
Thanks, Oliver.
Reminding us that Indiegogo doesn't accept checks. I was saying crackback backs, but the checks usually bounce. No, I don't think that's ever happened. I think that's a Danny propaganda piece there. Okay. Add-on only again for international for no additional shipping. All right, so I'm getting here. So there's merch and stuff you've got here. You can get in for 10 merch pack. Trading card set. Are these new cards? Are they? No, I think we've seen these before.
Yep. Eric, I just released, I think, the art of that yesterday. Like Eric Hodson did the Nancy and the Chandra, and it's Stefani Renee did that werewolf. That's going to be like a metal card. So the same thing I did on the first campaign. It's like my little monster series. Get the metal stuff.
Yeah. You should totally get them up on them in the main campaign area so we can just see them a little bit better because they look great. There's some great artists too. I think I was getting actually I think I'm getting a I need to organize this with Stefani. He was going to do a card for me. I got to get back onto that. Oh, look at this. I didn't know we had to do this. Where do we go here?
I would like it to where you can like switch the stuff around to where you could put the stuff you want on the very front, but we're gonna
work
push
with
through
what
it.
we've got.
Yeah.
So this is the Isbadera cover.
Yeah.
This is this is the most well-known piece of art that
so
I've
far
shared around for this campaign.
Mhm.
She's just chilling in the park.
Yeah,
among
made a little table for her coffee and warmed it up herself, and he's reading.
Full of flowers with her cat.
Yep.
What do you reckon he's reading there?
I don't know.
Book. Who knows? Who knows what cats want to read? Beautiful piece of art. Her powers, by the way, we haven't really got into it. So she's like got these elemental powers.
And eventually they'll we'll get there to where she grows to be able to use them all. So this is pretty much like she gets introduced to this world. She's like, oh, I'm one of these freaks. So let all the other freaks teach you how to use your powers and stuff. And she gets to find out what she is and her whole role in this whole thing. Because if you read the first one, you know that they're after her and obviously there's got to be a reason. These things work.
Read if you want to find out what that reason is. Grab the book 1 and 2. Snuck says the best day of his year was when he was first in the chat and I had to put Danny up into the corner. I remember that. I will never forget it. Actually, it was like a betrayal. It was a betrayal of trust. You can get the Dillard cover as well, an homage to Hulk 353. There's that incredible wraparound cover. And isn't that going to look special? Look at that. Beautiful. And because this is a floppy, you'll be able to lay it out flat and see it in all its glory. There's the digital catch-up. You can get all caught up. What's this one? This is the catch-up with the physical copies there. I wish they did infinite scroll. So I didn't have to...
I know.
Well, it is what it is. We'll keep going here. Triple Threat. So that's all the covers, all the new covers from issue 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Get all 6 issues of the Mythicals. As in, that's all 6 covers.
Oh, 6 copies, yeah.
6 covers, yeah. Of 1 and 2. Yet another collector's box. Jump in on it. You get all that stuff in there. Pin-up stickers, candy, metal print, books.
See, Adam Miller, he's working on these, those CG and Iron Age cards set that he's doing.
Yep.
And
there's a
so he did
one in there too.
Yeah, and he hasn't gotten to mine yet. So like once I get that, I'll show the art. And it's going to be a metal print that goes into the box too. We're gonna do like a little 5x7.
Yeah, Mo Biggs points out, you're right. It's Snark's fault that I don't get regularly over 100 viewers. Exactly, Mo. You pointed it out. You've cracked this case wide open. Ultimate Team up there. This is a bigger collector's box with look at all this stuff you get in there. A whole bunch of stuff in there for 120. There's original pencils for sale from I ain't reading that.
Yeah, I know.
It's Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
You can get that page where Samuel speaks for the first time. That's $200. Let's see what else you got here. Oh, it's all the way up the top. Sorry. You can get another page. That's page 2. And you can also get drawn in. There you go. Get drawn into the book and become medical assistant B. And assist our heroes in exorcism. All right. Well, if that's one of your life goals, get in there. If you want to be assisting in an exorcism, I know some of you would. People are saying congrats. I think I know what that means. Ice Queen just backed, and Johnny says it's there. All right, let me hold on a sec here. Refresh. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. 20 backers, 1,050. Glorious. A glorious achievement. Actually, it's on its way to 1,000. It's on the way to 1,100.
Nice.
Fantastic. 210% funded. Congratulations, Hojo.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much for having.
Oh, no, my pleasure, man. Philbo says, shed it out and back. Let's go. Everyone congratulating. Snark says, it's Mo's fear of weebery that keeps viewers away. You think that's what it is? I'm not sure about that, Snark.
What does Mo thinks? What do weebs smell like, Mo?
I wouldn't even hazard a guess. I don't think Mo's ever gotten close enough to a weeb to know what they would smell like.
Axe body spray.
Oh, and then he points out if Snark was right, then Thursdays would be booming. Yeah, it would be my biggest show of the week. I don't know if that's true. We'll see. Beautiful. Over 1,000. Amazing. Thank you so much. That's like fantastic. As I said, we're up against a lot of streamers tonight. I only have 36 people here in the chat, but they've come to play.
Yeah.
Come to back. People are sharing it out on social media. Well, if you can in Rumble, we got close to 50. So
that works for me.
Everyone coming out and supporting these creator-owned comics in Cocktober. That's what we want to see. That Barjar Blast stuff. I have no idea what you're talking about there, Zaid, but I'll just have to take your word for it. Anything else that you can say that happens about the book that you think might convince one of these lovely viewers to say, you know what, I think I'm going to get this?
Well, it continues this nice little story and this mystery, and you get to answer some questions, and then we answer some more or ask some more. But at the end, you get to see a werewolf and a siren throw down, and who doesn't like to see monsters?
Big fight scene at the end of this one.
Yeah. And the Inquisitor's back. He finds what he's looking for, and then we're off to the races after this because the first day is a doozy.
The Inquisitor is this guy here, yeah? Am I getting that wrong?
Yeah. Yep.
This he's got a condition. In his hat. And do we know much about him? or is that's all part of the?
That's
What
all.
we're
That's
gonna
all
learn.
part of the. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good reveal too.
Good. Excellent. Speaking of the man himself, Luke Stone in the house. How you going, Luke? He says, refresh. It's up to 21 backers. Hold up. That's a jump. Let me get zoom down here.
Oh.
Bada bing. He sounds like Lucas just backed himself. There we go. 1,100. It is moving. It is moving. Thank you so much, Luke.
Here we go.
Thank you so much. Baja Blast is the best Michael Bay. Baja. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have no idea what's going on, Felix. I think I speak for everyone when we say we want a Nugget series from Bancroft. I don't know if you really do. I don't think that's what people are really looking for. Mo is telling Luke not to big league him. Yeah, Luke is a big deal these days. He says issue 1 was the Bulls. You could put that on the box, maybe. It's a flavor of Mountain Dew. I didn't drink Mountain Dew.
Do they have mountains in Australia?
We do have mountains. Well, yes, we
Yeah.
have mountains. Yes, they're not huge because Australia is in the middle of its own continental, what do they call them, plate. So there's not enormous amounts of pressure in creating mountain ranges, but we do have a couple. And people go up there and they ski and enjoy the snow. I'm told. I don't do it, but they're around. A Nugget series would be too labor intensive, but maybe a single panel Nugget comic strip. All right, I would consider that. The Adventures of Nugget, what it gets up to. It could become the new Garfield. Oh, Hojo did not like the sound of that. There he is. He's back. We lost you for a second.
Okay.
You there? All right, we
Yep.
can hear you. Okay, good. Just lost you for a second there. Old Simon says Australian mountains are inferior to New Zealand mountains. That is true. Yeah, they're huge mountains over there in New Zealand. Good ones too. Actually, forget it. Mrs. B has enough on her plate as is. That's what I thought. I don't have time to make side books and all that sort of stuff. I gotta try and get as productive as Hojo here and get my books out faster. That's what I'm hearing out there on these streets. That's what the people are demanding.
Well, I mean, you got a bigger book than me, so.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that again. 100 pages is ridiculous. It's 60 plus, 60 maximum from here on out. 100 is ridiculous. I would be close to being finished if it was 60 pages, which gives me hope for the future that I'll have a much more reasonable release schedule going forward. And I'm working very hard with Joe to make sure that the story beats and everything needs to get done in those 60 pages. But and I guess you'll find this out too as you continue on with your story. I think once you've done the setup, once you've done that first act, and you're really just in the story, things can happen a lot quicker, and it's not so much you have to be dropping information and all that sort of stuff. So, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is like the first, I guess it was like a 2-part pilot, I guess you could say. If you want to do it like Narwhal says, like in movie terms or like TV terms. So after this is just where we're just like, this kicks the door down. Like the first issue, you got to peek into the world. This one, you're like, oh, and then after this is just like the training wheels are off. We're out.
Yep, mine's exactly the same actually. Yeah, so exactly the same with the Lucent. So then I think in the in the first book, what is all this? I don't really get everything, but it looks intriguing. Second book, okay, now it all makes sense of what is actually happening, and now we're in it. And then books after that, it's like, well, we're off to the races now. It's it's time to see this thing through. Luke Stone says, like episode 1 and 2 of the Grimm TV show. I don't know if I caught that. I don't know if I did, but
I don't know if I got the first couple episodes, but I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't know if I watched that one. We got John in the house. Hell yes, my dude is funded in less than an hour. Legends all. CG gets it done. This is what it's all about. Congrats, my friend. Very happy for you, brother. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Don.
Everyone, get ready for Don's book, Omega Mission, which is
Omega Mission.
launching on the 25th. So what's that, like a week and a half or so? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Very exciting. Yeah, there's a lot of creator-owned comics coming out this October, and it's exciting stuff. Who's saying there are no launches? Plenty of launches. We've had like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Whoa.
5 on
My
this
God.
in this month alone on this channel, and that obviously doesn't include anyone who hasn't launched on this channel. And we have 2 more to go. I think 2 more to go, maybe 3 if you count the House Salad Second Chance, which doesn't really count. It's the 1st of November, but close enough. Close enough is good enough. You said it, Luke Stone. Cocktober.
That's right.
It's this is the inaugural Cocktober.
It is a
Henry,
long Cocktober.
It very long, very girthy. Me, I'm just gonna leave that there. It is. We got a lot to fit in. Henry Beamer says, "I dig that cover." Yeah, you got 3 great covers on this campaign. We got
That's
that
right.
one. We've got where's the other ones? We've got that one, and then there's the Dillard one. 3 great covers here to choose from, or you can get all 3 in a package.
That's
And I see
right.
some of you are, which is great to see. Do a refresh, see if we picked up any more. All right, we're sitting on 21, which is very respectable. I'm so happy you got over 1,000.
Yeah, man.
Love to see it. 221% funded. There's Dojo Kun in the house. Just launched Shifter yesterday. He says, "Wow, great start. 21 backers already." Yeah,
Nice.
it's awesome. Oh my God, what is this, John? No, what are you doing in the chat? Are you here for trouble? Might have to. Snack says, "I'm saving my pennies to back on Hail Salad Blu-ray." Yeah, that campaign is going to be huge. I hope. I really do hope. Camel's worked so hard on that, and from what I've seen, it is going to be incredible. John says no. All right. Well, in that case, you're fine. 40 people in here now. We are just, in case you just joined us here, we have just launched Mythicals Part 2. And is this book all done or close to done, or what's the status on it?
We're pretty much going to do this the old-fashioned way. Like, now that we're funded and the money will be going to the Stripe account, we're making the book now. And he said he could crank out about 3 to 5 pages a week, like penciling. So, like, I mean, it's not going to be any time. It's going to be pretty quick.
Yeah. So it's looking for a March 2024 delivery, which is very nice. Jump on it. Mythicals 2 by Hojo here. I'm sure we're going to see you around the traps going forward. So look forward to seeing more of Hojo over the coming weeks and months. Mo says, "Sometimes when I get bored, I make up my own stream in my head." John, I do that sometimes too as well. All right, last link there. Do we do a final refresh? I don't know if you've picked any up backers, but we might as well just do one last one before we close out here. It's thinking 22. Excellent. All that. It was worth the wait. 11:42.
It's that nice little fadeaway jumper at the end.
I'm super happy that this has gone off so well for you. And yeah, congratulations on another successful launch. I'm sure this will be a really successful campaign, judging off this first, 45 minutes. The book looks great.
Thanks, man.
It is in USDs, Snark. I don't have the capabilities to put it in my home Bogan currency on Fund My Comic, but you can use your imagination. I reckon that's probably 2,300-ish. I reckon, maybe dollary dues. Oh, there it is. It's Ultimate Kahuna, just backed issue 1, and
nice, man,
and got original art. Holy cow!
All right.
Is that part of this? We gotta hang on. We gotta refresh now. Holy crap! Wow, in the last second too. Has that come in yet? Is that part of that?
Oh, I think that's what that was, probably. Yeah.
That's what that was? Okay, because yeah, it jumped up to okay, cool.
Or maybe,
Wow.
I don't know.
Beautiful.
It could
Fantastic.
have been one of those things. Sometimes it's a little funny to where like your credit card will decline it because it thinks it's fraud. Like I think it does that with a lot of Wells Fargo stuff. But we'll see. If it didn't go through, I'll tell him to contact me. And I know him, so I know how to get in touch with him.
He knows where you live, Ultimate Kahuna, so you watch out. That's great. Man, I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. I'll do one file refresh just to make sure before we pop out of here. All right, it is sitting at 22 backers. Does anyone know who's streaming now? I know Ethan's streaming. Is there anyone else who needs a stream? We got our Shelby streaming. Pizza Mandy. I don't think I've rated Shelby in a while. He's doing an art auction over there, so maybe I'll try and send some viewers over there if I can. If he lets me. I don't know if he will. He won't. He doesn't.
And tell everybody in Ethan's chat to get on this shit.
Maybe if we raid Ethan's chat, they'll come back and see where they got raided from. I don't know if that. I know Pete won't do it as well.
Do it.
All right. Well, let's just raid Ethan's chat. I don't see anyone else who's on. So
let's do that.
Let's do it. Saved. We have a super chat here from Neff. Hail nerds! Congrats on the launch, Hojo. The campaign looks great, and the Bancroft bump comes through as always. Thanks for all your support, Forward. Well, thank you so much, Neff. Actually, $10. You get one of these. You are a legend. Thank you so much. You are.
You little ripper!
Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Well, thank you so much, Hojo, for coming and launching on the channel.
Right.
It's always a pleasure to help people get their campaigns off to the best start possible. Oh, we got Jimmy Reyes in the house. Hola, Jimmy.
Hey,
Your
Jimmy.
the work you're putting up recently is looking fantastic. Keep up the good work, and thank you, Hojo, for coming on and doing this tonight. Thank you, everyone in the chat. The biggest thank you of all, as always, on launch night goes out to everyone who backed the book, came out in support for the Mythicals too. You guys rock. That's it for me for now. I will be back on in I think it's a couple of hours time for a special Saturday night edition of Camel Nights. So I'll see you then. Other than that, I hope you have a great night and yeah, all good stuff. All right, let's end this here. See you guys. Bye.
See you guys.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty